Hey, yo, what's up, good people, and welcome back to another episode. Can we cap it up in the house? Yeah, this right here is the BGB Network, and we present to you the Beaj podcast. This is a place where we embrace the art. You know what I'm saying? All about embracing talented people, beautiful people. Hey, today's should be there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's your boy TrillNote, the lyrical assassin. I'm sure gonna know about Mr. Overly Optimistic himself, Umadlanduna, the Gulu in person, the host who's a ghost. Today I'm alone again, as y'all can see. But I got the gang behind the cameras. I got Prophet Films. I got Muzi. I got Wonka. You know what I'm saying? We still out here holding it down, BGB way on Beaj. And today's a special episode because I don't have a musician here. I don't have an actor here. You know what I'm saying? But I have an aspiring artist / entrepreneur / independent businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? We brought the one and only Tino in the house. Can we clap it up?
Thank you so much for that.
How are you?
I always like to, because this is a sign of respect. I respect what you guys are doing here, and thank you so much for inviting me here. I love the whole intro that you do when you do your introduction. I'm honored to be here.
I mean, what's a show without an intro? You know what I'm saying? We try to be as professional as possible, but today I don't want to be too professional. I just want us to sit down and just talk, you know, because that's why I brought you here, to get to know you and you tell your story. I'm sure there's somebody watching there who's aspiring to be something, and I feel like you're the right person to tell something. Tell someone about something. Just tell us something. Give us that sauce, because already you came prepared. I mean, look at the table as we see what's going on. Already y'all getting a teaser of what's going down today. But before we get here, I want to know, outside of everything, who is Tino?
Tino is a star, hence my social handles are Tino _ the star, because I believe I am a born star. And I believe in bringing light into the world. I believe in bringing positivity and bringing change, which is my whole motto. My brand is centered around what am I leaving on earth? How am I touching another person's life? And what difference am I making? I am a businesswoman. I am an entrepreneur. I am a model.
Yes.
I am a professional auntie. I am a jack of all trades. There's nothing that I do not
Yes,
do.
sir. I see that. All right, what keeps you motivated, like, Gia? Because in this life that we live in today,
God. I think God and people motivate me a lot. When I see example what you are doing here, this motivates me a lot. And I did touch briefly with you about, you know, my interest in this field as well. When I meet young creatives, actors, people who make clothes, I get inspired to do more in life, because if you can do it, so can I. So I take it as motivation.
Okay. No, shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a... Alright, cool. Let's move. You build a business, you know, and you have big dreams. So
Yes.
success has a story, and you know stories start somewhere.
Yeah.
And I don't think your story just came about like that. I want to know how it all began. How did we get here? Nah, we'll fix that. We'll fix that.
How we got here was so just like many other people, I got a job because I needed to get a job. You need finances in order for you to live. You need to have money somehow. So I unfortunately landed up in the retail space for like a good 5-ish years.
Be specific. What you mean retail?
I was in sports retail. I was a racket stringer. I strung tennis rackets, and that was a fun thing to do, and it was very interesting because it challenged me mentally, and there was a bit of growth in terms of, you know, what I was doing in the tennis industry. And I met a lot of incredible people. I worked with a lot of amazing people. I learned a lot about the sports. I fell in love with the sports tennis, fell in love with squash, paddle, you know, racket sports. And I was not really happy. I feel like I wasn't growing. I wasn't living to the potential that I could reach. I remember there was once a conversation I had with my previous boss, and he said to me, he's like, I don't think you can work under anyone. And at that time I took it as an offense, right? Because I was being reprimanded. And later on in life, I was like, he was actually right. I can't work under anyone. I have to work for myself. And I quit my job twice. The first time I left during lunchtime. I just packed my bag and left.
Quit your job twice.
Twice. I left. And when I left, I got to experience the world. I traveled a little bit. I got the opportunity to go to Ghana. And that was liberating. That was very freeing. And then I started my own little company, which I'm not going to talk about now. And then after that, unfortunately, things happened. And at the same time, when things are happening, my boss hit me up. He's like, I want you back. Because it's not easy to train somebody to be a record stringer. It takes up until at least a year for you to, get it right, like string a record perfectly. Yeah. So he was like, I need you, and I'm still training some people. And I was like, I will come back, but send me to another location. I went to the other location. I was not happy. I quit the second time.
Hey, you were not quitting.
I quit the second time.
Why are you quitting, bro? Like that?
Why
can't you juggle it? Like, you have the job and then do it.
I wasn't happy. This is somewhere I was working for 5 years. 5 years in the industry, not specifically that company, but in the industry. I wasn't happy. Like, to be totally honest, I was not happy with where I was and the job that I was doing.
And happiness comes first always.
Yes. So when I quit the second time, my bosses also agreed with me. They were like, you know what? You should go. I left, and when I left, I didn't have a plan. I didn't know where I was going. All I knew is that I wanted to be free. And for the longest of time, I just wanted to travel the world. I wanted to tour. I wanted to see outside. Because when you work in retail, you are inside. And you get to experience the same people that are telling you about their adventures, and you are just here, I wanted to experience those adventures that they experience outside.
Firsthand.
Yeah, so I quit. I didn't have a plan, and I came across my cannabis community, my 420 community. Yes. Big love for this community.
Shout out to us.
Yes. Big love for this community. I worked for a while for a local dispensary in my area called 420 House. 420 House was such a blessing in my life. I got to learn a lot. I got to experience a lot. I got exposed.
Wait, what is 420 House? Like a dispensary?
It's a private social club. Is more. A dispensary requires a local location. No, it requires a pharmacist on site. I just learned that there's a difference. So a dispensary requires for pharmacy to be on site in order for the pharmacist or the doctor to dispense. But a private club is what you see even around here. The place you told me about is actually a private club, not a dispensary. So 420 House was such a blessing in my life, and the friends that I had at that time, everybody showed me a different kind of love and a different kind of acceptance that I had not experienced before. And for that, I will forever be grateful. So to my 420 community watching out there, I love you so much. To everybody who's played a big role in my life in this department, I love you so much, and I appreciate you, and thank you for, being part of my life as well.
We love you too.
Now we love you too, you know what I'm saying? We need you in this world, because look at what you've done and look at what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Right? So you've like had your ups and downs. What gave you that thought? It's okay now, since I've told myself I don't want to work for people, I'm gonna go in this direction. And why? Which direction was it at first? I don't think this was the first direction. I don't think. What was the first direction and why, and how to go about that?
So the first direction, I think initially when I left retail sports, because all I knew was retail sports. I went from school to working immediately. And while I was working, I managed to put myself through school, so I didn't go to like college and live.
Put yourself through school.
Yes. I sent myself to college to study business and social media marketing because I knew I wanted to do something in terms of working for me. And business management is always a good career to pick. So I studied that, went to school for that, and then I started because I love clothes. I love style. I love fashion.
We see that, you know what I'm saying? Got that on.
Thank you.
Put that on.
So the first official company that I registered and paid money and put effort into was tennis clothing. And I'm not really gonna get much into that, but unfortunately I couldn't keep up with it, and you know it didn't go as life happened. Because life happens, hey. So after that, I focused on the modeling aspect, and then I did a lot. I tried to promote my modeling career as much as possible, and at that time I didn't really have much options, you know, because it's either I work for myself or I go back to work for somebody else. So I looked into modeling, podcast, voiceovers. At some point I was auditioning for voiceovers.
That's dope.
I would get castings from my agent for TV ads. Unfortunately I've never been on a TV ad. So there's a whole lot of things that I had explored prior to this, and then I came across the cannabis community, and then I was inspired to, you know, break the stigma, because I on a daily I would meet people tell me about the struggles that they faced in terms of prejudice and judgment from the world, which is something that I have lived with as well. So that's that.
And looking back, would you change anything?
Would I change anything? I would change rushing into things, because I am the type of person that if I want to do something, I want to rush into getting into that thing instead of planning it accordingly.
You must plan.
Yeah, I want to do, yes.
You mustn't just jump into things, because what are you expecting? Success at all times?
I think that's human nature. We all want success at all times.
Humans. Sit down, plan things, premeditate, and get your shit straight, okay?
Yeah.
But we all make mistakes and we all do things the way we feel is right for us at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all that made you who you are today, obviously.
It did.
Cool. Now, why do you think so many young people struggle silently today?
Silently, it's because of the pressures of the world. Social media, number one. Social media is not good for the human mind.
But we on social media right now.
We are on social media. Social media is a great tool to push your business and stuff, but people like to compare themselves to what people are showing on social media rather than real life. I like to compare myself to real life situations, because that's where you get motivation, not demoralization. I feel like we tend to focus a lot on what social media expects of us. We don't live the same as the people that are on social media. We don't know their experiences. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know how they got to where they are.
We don't know their real lives.
We don't know their real lives. What are they doing away from the camera? How are they living away from the camera? Not only social media. It's also we as society, we have a lot of expectations on ourselves. Like, because I see somebody doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I feel like I need to accomplish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And if that doesn't happen, you're like, if I speak about it, I might get judged or I might get laughed at. So let me, not say. And that's why we struggle.
They keep quiet silently.
Yeah.
Because you're afraid of getting judged or people talking about you in a certain way.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of that?
It's something that I've struggled with. It's something that I have struggled with. Being open to the world about because I am what I am.
Yes.
When I show up into the world, I am you know.
Alive.
Yes. And then once you get to know the real me, you realize that I'm actually quite calm and I'm quite reserved. And the personality, I have my own quirks, which people don't really understand, which are the opposite of what you see in real life. And I always worry that people are not gonna accept my quirks as they are. Yeah, I know this is one of them. Well, funny, I have an example on camera. This is one of my quirks. Like, I do that a lot, or I tap on tables, and sometimes people don't receive that in a positive way.
They see it as weird.
As annoying. They're like, why do you keep doing that? It's annoying, you know. My experience with living with people as well, once they get to see my quirks, it's like,
You know what you must do to those people? Just give them a tap.
I'm such a lover girl. Hey, I've never been in a fight, a physical fight. I've never,
Yeah, we need to go out or something.
You
Gotta get those hands working, you know?
No, like,
Come on.
no, man, I'm too delicate to be.
Hey, those punches, they need work. No, but you do look like you calm, collected.
Yes, I
And
try
you're very
to
bubbly
be.
and well-spoken, fluent. But
Thank you.
what's there to hide? Like, what are you afraid of? What would I judge you for right now? What's one thing I should be afraid of judging you on? Like,
I always approach people with the mindset of, you're not gonna judge me until they prove me wrong. I always approach people with the mindset of, you're not gonna, be that person towards me until they do. Yes. Unfortunately, people will always prove you otherwise, and I try to not let that cloud my judgment of people, humans.
me, I have a hard time also dealing with that.
Yeah.
People sometimes. But today's not about me. It's about you. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move. Do you think, what's the hardest part about being a woman in South Africa, especially an independent one?
Oh, the violence and...
The violence?
The violence on women that is reported on a daily. Women are prey. Women are always preyed on. Women are seen as objects. We are objectified. Like, walking in the streets and minding your business, you don't know how many filthy things men say to women on a daily, and it's disgusting. Truly, it's disgusting. We get touched inappropriately in public by strangers. Like, a random man will come and spank you, and they move on with their lives. What are you gonna do? So that's the hardest thing about being an independent woman in South Africa. We are preyed on a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't say I don't like this culture of people associate independent women with like financially independent. Women can be independent in more than just a financial aspect, yes. And some men will approach with the thing, if you tell them that you're an independent woman, they're like, oh, so you're not a high maintenance girl. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Because even though I am independent, I am still a woman. Women like money. Our mothers, our aunties, our sisters, they love money, and it's not a secret. It's really not a secret.
Jump them on. Yeah, choose a side, but you die.
Yes. You can't tell me right now that your mom does not expect money from you.
Everybody
or
expects
your
money,
sister
though.
or your auntie, they like.
But everybody wants money. Everybody. It's not just women.
Really?
It's just that some women, they take it overboard.
Yeah, they do.
I just want to add, sorry.
Yeah.
I think some women, like, they pick and choose on different situations on when they want to be independent.
Yes, that's why I actually want you to describe for those of us who don't know, what define then the whole idea of phrase independent woman. What is an independent woman?
I am an independent woman. I don't rely on anyone to get shit done. Yeah, if I need to get something done, I will get it done on my own. And obviously you can't go through life as an island. I'm learning that you have to reach out to people like friends, family, for help every now and then. But I would say an independent person, not necessarily a woman, an independent person is a person that understands that by all means necessary it has to be done. And it has to be done by you. It doesn't matter what aspect of your life that is.
Now I can respect that.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Bruh, I understand what you're saying when you say like, okay, you're independent, you're depending on yourself, you get shit done, basically. But then it's a human thing. We love receiving money. We love receiving gifts. Especially women. You should shower your women if you have the means to do so. But then the issue I have is with those women that be completely dependent on a man.
And to a point where they feel entitled.
Exactly. Like,
You're so dependent to a point where you feel entitled, and when it's not done, you get mad. Like the whole world is against you.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole getting mad part. I am the type of person that if you say to me that, and I'm not only talking about the relationship side of it, right?
Yeah.
Even as a friend, if you say to me that 1 2 3 1 2 3, I want to do this for you, and comes the time for you to do it, you don't do it, I will ask what had happened. And if you tell me that, 1 2 3 1 2 3, I'm like, okay, cool, sharp.
That's that.
That's that. Yeah.
Now then you're a different breed.
Yeah. Obviously it does sting a little bit, because even you as a person, you build up some sort of expectation. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
I don't think bros, us guys, would build expectation. That's
really?
That's just women. Do we expect things?
Some gents do. Like for example, some gents be like
obligated.
Yeah, like if I bought you this thing, now you
also already people.
But
I feel you.
We're not freaks.
So it differs like case by case.
There's simps and then there's bros.
But understandable, it's life. I could say to you that I promise you I'm gonna get you one of these on the next order. Next order comes and they get sold out before I can keep one. And I come back to you, I'm like, unfortunately, and they don't even have this color anymore. It's
just give me that
thing.
one just to be safe. In case, that happens.
Yeah, so it's that. I also disappoint people. I'm not gonna sit and act all saint. We are gonna disappoint people at some point. Yeah. You can't always deliver.
And I respect what you just said. Like sometimes you might make a promise and then you might not fulfill it, but then not because you didn't want to. Like it's life, shit happens, And then I respect a person who's gonna like face me in the eye and be like, yo, I know I promised you this, my bad.
This could have been.
I take full accountability. I'm human, like I fucked up. But then those people who just like shrug it off or sweep it under the carpet or act like, try to switch it up on you, like, but this happened. Like, you feel me? Like, find excuses and stuff.
On that tip then, how important is financial independence for a woman?
It is very important. It is very important. And since we are on this topic, I also want to touch on the topic of women who choose to be mothers full-time, 100% all the time. And it's important for those women to also have financial freedom in terms of the partner that is supporting them, because they are choosing something that benefits our family. Our children are going to grow up with a parent instead of being raised by strangers. So financial independence is important, that you become financially independent. Sorry, I keep touching this. You become financially independent, and if you are in a relationship or marriage where you choose that you are gonna be, there's even men who would be like, you know what, I prefer my woman to not work. I prefer my woman to be
like
do whatever. If you wanna work, it's completely up to you, and that's normalized. So I feel like it's important to acknowledge financial independence for women who choose to be mothers as well. So financial independence for me means that if I decide that I want to go get my nails, I don't want to wait to have to come ask you for permission. I have to be able to be like, you know what, I'm setting an appointment to go do my nails, and I am going to go do my nails. Yeah, that's why I wanted to also include full-time mothers. Yeah.
Now, respect
or
to
housewives,
the full-time
yeah.
mothers out here. We
Yeah,
love you.
they also deserve to have that thing that I wanna go get my hair done today, and I'm gonna go do that without having to ask my husband for financial support.
So on that note, can women truly have it all?
What do you mean have it all? No one can truly have it all.
In terms of career, I mean, a man can. That's why I'm asking specifically, can a woman? I'm gonna give you points as to what I'm asking. Career, a family, freedom, and peace. For me, that's all.
That's all.
Career, family, freedom, and peace.
You can.
Yeah, it's all actually peace in there.
Yeah, you can, but you no one can really have 100% of that. For instance, let me touch on family. When you grow older and you now move out of your family, for argument's sake, I don't mean for this to be offensive to anyone, but if your parents pass away and you have your siblings now go to have their own families, and unfortunately you haven't found the one, you have all these other things you've listed, but you don't have family, then what? Do you not have it all?
You don't have it all.
You don't have it all. What about people?
Family is actually the heart of it all.
Yeah,
Being honest.
true. But family doesn't have to be blood, you know?
Nah, doesn't have to be blood. Could be brothers. You know what I'm saying? People you meet. It doesn't have to be just blood.
Yeah.
You know, so a structure that you can rely on and fall back on, that's family. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have that and you're just alone, you don't have it all then. And I don't think with that you'd be telling yourself I'm peaceful, but you don't have family.
I beg to differ. I am gonna touch a little bit on personal experience. I don't have the greatest of relationship with my blood family, but I've always had people who were always there for me, and my siblings have never, abandoned me. We still communicate and stuff like that.
Shut up.
But I found peace with that. I found peace with the fact that I am here in Joburg. I am alone, and the family that I do have, my siblings are in Pretoria. When I am around here, I have people who I consider very dear to me, very close to me, who are also around Joburg, and I think I found peace with that.
So you have peace, you have family, and you have a career.
Family is a bit rocky. It's a bit shaky.
I mean,
it's a bit
as we
shaky.
said, it doesn't have to be blood.
Yeah.
The people you around, your family, you fall back on them. I mean, you have that structure. You have those people in your life.
To fall back on, I don't understand what you mean by fall
instance,
back on.
For instance, let's say it's like life is just hitting you.
Yeah.
And you just need people to talk to.
God.
So
I kneel down.
No person is like that for you. You have no human.
I don't know how to talk to people. If life is hitting me and it's whooping my behind, the best thing I can do, especially just recently, I have been working on my relationship with God. If I need somebody to talk to, somebody to cry to, anything I need, I literally just kneel down and I talk to God about it and I pray about it.
No, that's dope. I respect that.
Yeah, I will talk about it later after I've moved past it. One of the things is the passing of my mom. For the longest of time, I did not know how to talk about that. Even in school, high school, I never spoke about it. I never told people. Even people I got into relationships with, I never told them. Friends, I never spoke about it. I just treated it like it never existed. And then I started praying about it, and I started talking to God about it. And the more I even started journaling, and I wrote down, the moments that I had before she passed and things like that. And after I felt a relief that, you know what, I can't cry at the thought of her anymore. That's when I started talking about it openly with people.
So those people you talk to, you won't say they're family to you. We just people.
When I talk about people, I'm like, obviously we live amongst people, like people you interact with, friends.
I think
Yeah.
I should be part of your family. Please initiate me and put me in your family, because this alone thing is not gonna.
Don't get me wrong. I do have people who are there. I just think I've made peace with whoever is in my life is in my life. Whoever isn't. Yeah. Whoever shows up, eh?
Okay. Before we move on to the business chats, because now we gotta get to the business chats. What's one thing you wish men understood about women?
Periods.
Girl, we understand that though.
No, you don't. You will never understand.
Out of all the things you could have said, I period.
Yes, I feel like men need to understand what that does to a woman.
If it makes you moody, hungry, and you have pain and you
know
suffering.
you know what it does, but you will never really understand. Yeah, like that.
I don't want to understand. I ain't trying to understand. What I know is
it's
enough.
one thing we wish you would, like you're asking me, I wish, right?
Okay.
It's one thing we wish, and I feel like men think we are weak because of that. That actually makes us so strong, so very strong.
I think. I'm sorry.
Continue, yes.
I think some men, I won't even say men, some men definitely understand what you're going through, but then we've never went through it, so we can't really have that
first-hand experience of
exactly.
understanding. You can't.
See what I'm saying? So with that oblivion, it's like, okay, we understand and we empathize with what you're going through, but then it's like until you actually experience stuff, it's like, even with life experiences, it's like that. Like you can learn about things, you can do research, but until you actually experience it, that's when you really understand the depth of the situation. So it's like, I wouldn't say we just don't understand or we don't care. We get it.
You do get it, but I don't think, sometimes a woman would just, and I feel like only women understand women, hey? Like,
only women understand
women understand women, right? Like for instance, when I'm feeling very emotional and I just want to cry and just be in my feels, and as a man you're like, I actually don't get that, hey? I wish you could understand what that feels like for me, and as much as you empathize with that, I wish you could experience what it's like so that you can feel it on my level.
What's the source of it all? Where does it all come from?
We are emotional creatures.
Yeah, I think it's just feminine nature.
Yeah, it's just emotion.
It's not even a male-woman thing. I also think there are some men who have more feminine qualities.
Yeah.
It's just that it's predominant like women.
True.
So I also think like, me personally, I beg to differ with what you say when you say like, men just don't get it. Because personally, I get it. Through experience, like at first it was very frustrating dealing with a girl and she just becomes
moody
for no reason. Like she's mad at you, mad at the world.
Happy.
Like she's just,
and then she's hungry.
It's like at first that really used to piss me off, but then now I get it. Through experience, it's like women. You can ask, for example, a woman something as basic as, let's go watch a movie. She'll answer based on how she's feeling at the moment. She won't just be like, I don't want to go watch that movie, or I want to go watch that movie. If she's happy with the relationship, the way how everything is going, she'll just be like, hell yeah, like first time. But then if there's something wrong and she's moody, she'll be driven by those feelings and like, I don't want to go. And
so she basically makes decisions based on
feelings.
That's the feeling of the energy of that situation.
And as a man, once you get that, I truly think you can make your woman happy, because sometimes all she wants is a hug. All she wants is for you to just listen.
All she wants is a hug.
Exactly. Sometimes that's all she wants. Like just listen, bro. Like don't question her. Don't ask her, now why did you do that? Like Just listen, let her vent, and then maybe in future or sometime later you bring it up again, maybe give her points as okay, maybe you should have done this when she's cool.
Or maybe she'll take some time to reflect and see where.
When she's in the heat of the situation, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Hey. Alright, I hear you. I hear y'all. Alright, let's move on. I want to talk about the business chats now. You know, the business and breaking down stereotypes. Tell us, Tino. It's just pot. How did that come about? It's just pot.
It's just pot. It's just pot is more mental. It's more of a. So what inspired this is there is this saying that is everywhere, especially on the highways, that says "be kind." And it sort of serves as a reminder. I know by the Constitutional Hill, they have. Wait, is it Constitution Hill or Constitutional Hill?
Constitution.
I think it's Constitutional Hill.
Yeah, I always think I'm saying it wrong when I say Constitutional. Hey. Okay, by the Constitutional Hill, they have a big sign that says "be kind," and you see this everywhere, especially on the roads, because people have road rage and all of that. So I wanted to sort of like bring this as well to like make it normal for your brain to think it's just pot, like because it's really just pot. It's
nothing too
harming
hectic.
anyone. If anything, the world is benefiting a lot economically in terms of pot. Like pot is bringing billions and billions and billions and billions of revenue in terms of business, and we are overlooking that and just looking at you're a druggie,
Yeah, that's actually my next question is, why do you think some people still judge entrepreneurs in the cannabis space?
We still get judged because people don't understand that having like I want to look at it as I'm answering this because this is such a baby of mine. Hey, having been in this industry till today, you still get people that are like,
True.
Like, and I'm like, there's no need for you to react like that. You still get people that are like, oh, it's a gateway drug, you're gonna get into other things. You get people that so before I met my cannabis community, I was with a group of groovists.
Shout out to groovists.
And among the groovists, I was the only one who smokes weed, and often I would get nicknamed the druggie of the group. Mtangweni, yes. And often I'd be introduced as the druggie of the group, and that wasn't nice. Hey, it was very hurtful. But in their minds, they don't know. They don't understand why I am smoking. They don't understand how much weed has helped me. They don't understand, in order for me to get to where I am today, what must have gone through in my life, or what I have gone through in my life. So the reason for the brand is I want each and every single person, including entrepreneurs, to just wrap their heads around it's just pot. Like, you don't need to do it in secret. You don't have to hide it. I smell like weed 24/7. My entire cloth, my perfume is weed. I brand myself with weed. I advocate so much for it. I advocate for CBD. I advocate for hemp. I know a lot of people that live with daily medical conditions that use either THC or CBD to help them alleviate it.
Yes.
I myself struggled with a skin condition, and one of the best products I've ever used for my skin condition was a CBD product. So I'm always an advocate for this plant. Hence, it's really just pot.
Yeah, shout out to those products because they actually work. It's about time we wake up.
You know what's funny though?
Yeah.
Those same people who were judging you, I'd argue they are doing a worse drug.
Yeah, 10 times worse things.
Much worse.
Really?
Their escape, let's not say drug, let's just say their escape is 10 times worse.
I know
Their
they like saying
substance.
weed is a drug, whatever. If so, alcohol is also a drug. It's a substance.
Exactly. Alcohol is a drug as well.
So,
Yeah.
and the point I'm trying to make with that is like, I'll use this example, man. Some of my friends back home, similar to your situation, like they all groovers, they drink a lot, and I'm the only one who smokes weed. I don't drink, right? So boom, in those situations, we be like maybe out at night and it's late. Everyone is drunk out of their mind. They can't function. They can't do jack. Who's gonna drive?
Oh, the
Probably
driver.
the guy.
Yeah.
Probably the guy who's on weed. Why? So which one?
Because
Is
Yeah.
he's still, his mind is still like you're still alive.
Yeah.
Your mind can still work
Yeah.
normally.
On
Unlike
the
alcohol.
on that topic, to everyone that is watching right now, I want you to ask yourself this question. When someone is high, ne, what is the worst they could do, except for eat all your food in your fridge? What's the worst a stoner could do when they're high? Because we don't want to go anywhere. We just want to sit at home and be productive.
Yes.
Or we want to go to the park and be one with nature. And this is a common theme with everybody who uses cannabis, is that we all just like being one with ourselves, connecting with nature, doing something that is productive. I don't think I've heard a case of somebody got high and got motivated to go rob a car or hijack a car.
I mean, there's people getting high on other things than get motivated, but
Yeah.
not cannabis specific.
Like
Yes.
a person can be like a criminal in general, and then they happen to do a crime while they're high. But then that's not the motivation.
Yeah, just
Like,
because he
you've
did
never
that
heard-
crime on that substance doesn't mean it's that substance.
You've never
He's
heard
just a
person
criminal
who
as
just
himself.
said,
Yeah.
I was high, that's why I robbed that bank. It makes no sense. What
No,
should
but
be
it's a
said?
thing of when you are sitting amongst people who take stoners. Should I use the term stoner? I don't know. When you're sitting amongst people who partake in pot, our conversations are centered around growth. Yes, you will never find a group of people who do pot and they talk about organized crime. It's rare. I don't think I've met people who would intentionally talk about conversations.
Unless we're talking
like
about a
that.
movie.
Yeah.
Unless we're just talking, we're just making jokes and that.
Yeah, like we are fun people and we talk about, the lighter things in life.
But I'd argue like we also touch on deep topics, eh? Like it obviously not crime, but then like the conversation always has substance. Not always, but most of the time, in most cases, like we're talking about deep stuff to the point where like some of the things make no sense. But then when you
But
give
we
it a
laugh
second
it off.
thought, you're like,
It
whoa,
actually does
that
make
actually
sense,
does
eh?
make sense.
If it doesn't make
Now,
sense, we laugh it off. though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Whether it makes sense or not, we just laugh it off because we just happy, we
It's
enjoying. It's just pot, man.
It's really just hard.
Come on. Do you think South Africa is moving too slowly when it comes to
No.
cannabis-related businesses?
No. Oh, I love my country for this. I love my country for this. The cannabis industry in South Africa is growing so rapidly. There's so many opportunities for young people to get into the industry, and I think a lot of people are focused mainly on the THC side. The THC side is like just a small aspect of it. There is, your hemp industry that has anything and everything under it. You have your textile, you have your medicine, you have literally everything. This is made out of hemp. This is literally 3D printed hemp biodegradable crusher. It's good for the environment. When you're done with it, you just throw it in your backyard and nature takes care of it.
We ain't throwing this away though.
Yeah. So this industry is currently moving. It's growing exponentially. Compared to a lot of other African countries, we are growing exponentially, and I love how our government is involving indigenous groups in this, like the Rastafarian culture. I know they set up big projects in the Eastern Cape in terms of hemp farming, and they're bringing opportunities in those aspects. Like so many positive things in this industry, and that's talking outside of the THC, which is the smoking aspect of it. I feel like people, when you talk about cannabis, their main focus is the THC, like, oh, it gets you high, you know. It's more than just that. It's way more than just
it's
that.
life, it's freedom, it's healing, it's health, you know.
Thank you.
It's motivation, it's recreation, you know, it's motivation.
And shout out,
Aspiration.
yes. Shout out to the Rastafarian community. You guys have been there since the beginning. You guys have been fighting for us to be where I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the Rastafarian community.
God bless, we'll sing this party life there. No more copper.
What do you say? Like, see, when a man, when I was man, when I man smoke a little herb.
You know what I'm saying? I'm herb.
Open the brain.
Now smoke a little herb, change your life, man. You're gonna be fine.
I don't know how to do the
I smoke a herb.
But now let's go to the products. You're not only a consumer of the cannabis, you also a saleswoman, an entrepreneur in the business of it.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. What made you feel like, yeah, this is the right direction to take?
Everybody loves novelties. Everybody loves to collect something. I have people that collect these stickers, and I have people that collect these stickers, and I like to theme them. Where are the stickers now when I need them? I like to give them different themes. For instance, we went to Pride Month last year in Senton, and I gave away all these stickers, and they were Pride.
I think you gave them all away, yeah?
Here's one. I found one. Yeah, so this is the original design, but you do have, for instance, this is from...
Just show that close up there.
This is from when I created the design for Pride. Yeah, and then I have a Rastafarian themed one. I have different types. So I like how people are collecting them. So with...
We got those,
you know what I'm saying, collecting.
Yeah, so with novelties are always a collectible. And it's fun and interesting, hey? Somebody told me that my brand is legendary, my sticker is legendary, and I'm like, that is exactly what I want. I want people to walk into my store in future and be like, oh, wow, I actually want to have everything that is in the shop. So with the novelties, I not only focus on the items that are here, like there is so much that I am still working on that I'm gonna do. One of them is the person who created this bag. I am hoping to release something right about later in the year, and I'm very excited about the project.
You better.
Yeah. And I want everything to be centered around
It's just pot.
It's just pot, but not only that, but hemp as well, because the hemp industry has the potential to bring so much change and so many opportunities to the community. Hence I made something that's literally made out of hemp. Yeah,
that's fire, I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
That, you said you throw that in the garden, it goes back to the nature.
Yes.
How crazy is that? Could I grow some weed off of that?
No, you can't, unfortunately. In order for you to grow anything cannabis, you need a seed, and you have to...
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, you need the seeds, you need the direction, you need the education. There's
Otherwise, it's a local.
You need that education. I learned the hard way.
Yeah, and did you know that hemp actually doesn't have any THC in it? Yeah, it has about, I apologize if this is not factual. It has about 0.03% THC. You would have to smoke about 5 trees in order for you to get even a little bit high.
Oh, no, we're good with that hemp. It's good for what it does.
Yes.
Stay there. Skip that THC.
Very good.
That THC. Nah, what's your take on edibles though? You're also trying to. Would you dwell in that industry of edibles as well?
Like I said, I don't really want to focus much on the THC aspect of the business because my brand is centered around breaking the stigma and, you know, changing the view of what cannabis is. So to prove a point, I can actually go into the THC aspect of the business, but to prove a point, I personally don't want to be that involved in THC. Just to show people that you can be successful in this industry without doing THC. Because everybody's selling weed, everybody's selling edibles. Everybody wants to get people high.
When your picture is bigger than that.
My picture is I want the world to have an understanding of what this plant can do to change lives and communities.
I like how you just said that. This plant. What this plant can do to change lives in these communities.
Yeah.
Controversial, but cool. Alright. You need to tell that to our mothers and to our grandparents and our uncles.
Funny enough, we have so many elders in the communities that will die for this plant, hey?
True.
I have met Okoko and Kulus who'd be like, Intango, how dare you disrespect the plant like that? And I always appreciate coming across such people because they show me that, you know, it's actually not a bad thing. Yeah, I've had testimonies of people, old people, that, okay, I know a specific someone who took edibles. It's an adult. And they were like, hey, Nikki drugs. You guys gave me drugs. I never, ever want to do that again. Don't ever give me edibles again. And she had the best sleep of her life. In the morning, she was like, give me all those sweets. I want all those sweets.
Of course, my Krisa, you're going to want all that.
Yeah.
So hates cannabis to the core.
Yeah.
They must just eat it instead of smoking it. Then they
No,
make
no
it like
problem. What's the problem? Literally everyone in my family, like they drink like a lot. Like it's alcohol dominant family. And the funny thing is that like they always try to get me drunk. You know, we had like functions and they're like, oh, no, of course not. Hey, when you're partying, I don't do this. Like I'm but then when I touch on weed, they're like, hey, see, say, so it's like it's hypocritical.
So for the aunties and the gogos and the mkulus, the reason this is part of the reason that to reprogram their minds that it's literally just fun. It might be too late for it might be too late for the older community, but if I can impact somebody today to show them. I know so many people in the cannabis industry that actually do not partake in smoking or anything like that, but they are actively in the industry and they're doing amazing, incredible things.
Because they see the potential in it.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of you in the pot industry. We love you and we respect you. And those of you judging us, hopefully one day you see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we move.
Also, it's a thing of when our parents, our grandparents, our aunties and uncles, when they see us doing positive things while we are high, it's gonna change how they think about this.
Yeah, I'm sure that's when my mom actually got to accept. It's okay. I guess this guy is just him, whether high or sober.
You're not harming anyone.
Nah, she will one time. Give her time.
To the core, right?
Give her a stick and she'll be fine.
Nah, she'll never love the weed and she'll never love the fact that you smoke weed. But it's a matter of
understanding. My thing is like that understanding. She like
me, my
she
mom's
knows,
ass.
but then
I don't want
she
issues.
hates it. You get what I'm saying? She knows, but she hates it. Yo.
Alright, I hear you, Tino. So, I don't know if you've already told your people about this, but I'm gonna bring out the sauce now. You told me yesterday you have interest in being Miss SA. So tell us what would make you the best candidate, or what would make you the best candidate for that position? And why Miss SA?
Why Miss SA? So with Miss SA, I actually entered last year, and I didn't go through. And then I entered again this year. And this year, I made the conscious decision that maybe I wasn't ready for this position as yet. And I feel like I need to be better prepared for it. So I took down my entry video on social media, and we're still gonna go ahead with it. We're still gonna go ahead with it when I am ready. So right now, my main purpose is I want to be able to fulfill a lot of these things that that are the reason why I want to go on this platform.
Okay.
Like being a voice for the community, standing up for what is right, representing my community, exposing young people to bigger opportunities, being a mentor, giving back to the community. So there's so much that I feel like I need to achieve on my own before I can step onto a platform like this and take on such a responsibility.
Okay, so you consider yourself a model, right?
I am a model. Yes, I am a model.
Okay, is the modeling industry becoming more inclusive, or is there still a long way to go?
Ooh, you should see the divas that walk on the runway, hey? And I am talking about any gender. The way they walk these runways, ooh, like the modeling industry has some of the most talented, the most beautiful people especially around Braamfontein. Like now I'm not gonna talk mainly about just being a model only, but the fashion industry as a whole.
They calling.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
Do you mind if I?
No, take it. Take it on the camera. Let's hear what he's saying.
Hi, I am literally on the camera and we are airing. I'm so sorry. What's up?
I'm trying to hear the
Sorry?
voice,
Yeah, we are recording a podcast right now, and you are calling me during the recording session. I'm sorry, I saw you sent me texts. I can answer them. Have you left yet?
Shut up.
Okay.
My next guest.
Yeah, like I literally have just one last question to answer. About 5-ish minutes I will be done. I'm so sorry.
No freebies for the next guest.
I'm sorry, it took
Put your
longer
phone
than I
aside.
expected.
Flight mode.
Alright, sure.
Yeah. Down.
You just blow a kiss.
Down.
Huh?
No.
Oh no! This is someone that's okay. So are we still airing?
Yeah,
Anyway, let me continue. So this is someone that I want to include in some of the projects that I am doing this year. So I am investing a lot in myself. I am putting in a lot of work. I am, head in the ground. Head in the ground, is that an expression?
Head in the game.
Head in the game, yes. Head in the game. I am going full on 100% at this hustling thing. Yeah, that's another reason why I withdrew from the platform of Miss South Africa. It's because I feel like there's things like that I still need to do, and I still need to accomplish. And I network, I meet incredible people like yourself. I'm meeting people. I am, hustle mode on. Anyway, you're asking me about the fashion industry.
Now I feel like you already answered my question. I have another question. Not even a question.
Yes.
I want you to look at that close-up camera there.
This one or this one?
That one.
Okay.
And talk to that aspiring person there, that child, that soul that wants to get out there and do something and be someone. Tell them something. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
To that young one that is out there and you want to go and do something out into the world. You want to make an impact. You want to be known, you wanna step into something, you feel like you are afraid right now, you feel like maybe that's not what you should do, you feel like because everybody tells me that I should go to through the basic route of education, and you feel deep down inside that your passion lies somewhere else, do it. Wherever you are right now and you are questioning your life, even if you are at a position where you are not happy, like you are stuck at a job where you are right now, knowing very well that you are a musician, you know that you are a poet, you know that you love acting, you know that you love clothes, you know that you would rather be in a cruise ship right now instead of being on your desk right now. Don't be afraid to do it. Pray to God. Ask him to carry you, ask him to protect you, ask you to align you with your path, and you will reach your destiny.
Amen.
Don't be afraid to do it. It's scary. I know it is scary, but don't be afraid to do it. Just do it. Nike. Just do it.
Oh, that was fire. All right. Before we close it off, last question. 10 years from now, when people say the name Tino, what do you hope they remember?
What I hope they remember is, I want people to remember me for the good I brought into the positive impact that I made in their lives. I want someone to remember me as somebody who made a difference in their lives. Even if 10 years from now, I won't be with, those people anymore, but I want people to, there's a song by Beyonce that says, I want to leave my footprints on the sands of time and make an impact in the world to show that I was here. I want people to I want people to remember that I was here. I want to be remembered for something. I don't want to just pass on and boom, it's just pot is gone, my brand is gone, everybody forgot I was ever a Miss SA, everybody forgot that. I want people to look in the archives and be like, this person made an impact like this in the world.
And you will leave that legacy, trust. I believe in you. There's no way. With that your passion and that potential you have right now, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people are lacking that.
Yeah. We're in the beginning phase now. 10 years from now, definitely, we are gonna be on a different level. Shout out to the team, to everybody that is putting in the work right now. Right now, we are still in work mode, and in 10 years' time, when everything is rewarding and you're able to live life however you want because you made a decision that best suited you. When I quit my job, it was, I think, 2.5 years ago. It was one of the scariest things in my life. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I was going to do. But today I am here. I have my own brands. I have something that is under my name. I have 3 registered businesses under my own name. I'm not working for anybody. I'm working for me.
Yes. Just clap it up for that. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I just want to say appreciate you for taking your time to come here and talk to me, just have this conversation, because we were just talking about you today, and whoever's watching, I'm sure they'll get an idea of who you are and what you're about. And we still want to see what you've got in store for us, because we're going to be watching now. Who knows, maybe you might come back next time and tell us what you've accomplished again.
Definitely.
Clearly you have plans, have things to do. So we might as well shut it down while we still can. If you made it this far to the video, please hit that subscribe button right now and comment down below. Go follow Tino on all platforms. Hit him with your IG.
Tino_the star, and for my brand is just.bot.
Okay, I want everybody on the count of 3. We're gonna say it's just pot.
Wait. I like to do this. So I like to do this when I give people stickers, right? Sorry. So everybody grab a sticker.
Ola.
There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you. It's literally exactly what I do all the time. So everybody come closer, and we're gonna put this in front of the camera, and then you're gonna do the countdown.
Yeah. On count of 3, everybody gonna say it's just pot, right? 3, 2, 1. It's just pot! Yeah, make sure it's not upside down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, we gonna see y'all in the next episode. Tune in. We are outside once again. It's on Beach, TrillNote. Shout out the team. Love everybody, man. Love everybody subscribing. Love everybody tapping into Tino shit. Man, I love you guys. But we'll see y'all on the next one. Let's shut it down. We are out. Thank you.
Thank you.
I ain't pay attention, please don't talk to me. Since I told me, she still got chemistry. Say you love up with me, and we got chemistry. Bitch, I be